And we are officially live on YouTube too. DMs. Dang.
Oh.
DMs.
What? What?
GM. I was.
Nice.
Oh my god, my camera is bugging, guys. Sorry.
That's okay.
Good morning.
I can see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, AC. Good morning, Vpiphany. How are you doing, Vpiphany?
I'm good. How are you?
She's like, oh, leave me alone. She's giving herself for real.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm up.
Yeah, that's okay. It's just 1 hour chit chat, and then you can take a nap.
No.
No? Oh, we have a call after, right?
Yeah. And then
I can't wait.
And then I go to work. So yeah. Yeah, it's a busy day.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you for being here so early.
It's fine.
So how you, Amy? Yes. What?
My camera did it again. Can you do the whatever like you did before?
The flipping?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do the flipping.
He has to do it.
Let me do the flipping. Oh yeah. Okay. Flipped again. Okay. That's what you DM. Where are we? Let me do that now. Boom. You flipped? Do you see yourself flipped?
No, okay. If you say so, then.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. It's not working. Okay. Whatever.
We just can't start. We can't. We all got problems.
No, it's fine. We're already live, so that's it. Happening.
We're just having a chat. This is an opener.
Exactly. Yes, that's the introduction. Checking that everything is okay. So, how was your week?
Boring.
Okay, bye.
That's all. Don't forget to subscribe. It was boring. I mean, last week was really good for, flipping, trading. I like it a lot, but this week is like, so fucking boring. What about you guys?
Go ahead.
I bridged my ute.
Yes.
Nice.
That's cool.
How was the experience?
Did you actually like it? Surprisingly easy. Yeah, it was fun.
Right.
I mean, I'll probably I keep forgetting. I need to put my ute back in my ledger.
Oh.
You shouldn't have said this publicly.
Did you set up a new wallet? Yeah, it's a Polygon wallet. It should be fine. It's not like not perfect.
I haven't set up a Polygon on Ledger Live yet, so I have to do that.
Yeah, but if you haven't interacted with any websites or anything else, I think you're fine.
I just bridged, and it was a brand new wallet, so we're fine.
That's okay then.
Should be fine. But
that's kind of like a ledger,
Mm.
Ish.
It does the job, If you don't have a ledger, that's like the closest best thing that you can do to.
It'll go back to the ledger. Today-ish. So no, it was fine. It was fine. The only problem is that I didn't realize that I didn't really think about the fact that you have to bridge the dust. Well, you don't have to, but you can bridge the dust. So when you restake on the other side, oh shit. Anyways, when you restake on the other side, it asks you if you want to bridge the dust at that point. And I only had one dust in there. I didn't have my full dust because I'd only put a little bit for bridging. And then after that, you can't there's a thread which he won't send me. First of all, I asked him for it. He won't send me, and it's like many other steps to bridge your dust. But then now I've just decided to keep my dust on Sol for now because there are people who have D-gods that haven't deaded their god, and they have to dead their god to bridge. So there's probably going to be a a want or need for soul dust. But it's crazy that there's going to be soul dust, polygon dust, and ETH dust now.
Right?
Russian. For real.
Yeah.
I like how like the experience was like magical. You know what I mean? Like it was easy, but also the like animation, the UI that like they designed, it just like hit in a weird way. I don't know if it's
It was
my
like time travel.
nostalgia.
It was
Yeah.
like time travel. It was like Back to the Future.
Exactly. Back to the Future, and also like back to the good old times, the youth hype, youth list period, and stuff like that. So like
You
it
found
made
that
me a
that
bit
was the good
emotional.
times? That was the good
I
times?
think it was fun. I don't know where you were at of that process. So like that might have changed your perspective really matters. So
Yeah.
from where I was looking, it was.
Where was I in the process?
Like, were you a youth list applicant?
Yeah, I applied.
Okay.
And my whole application was about how Frank is a secret Jamaican. And then I saw him in a small space, and I told him this, and he told me he was bearish on being Jamaican. So that made me a little salty, but that's okay. And then he just doesn't understand because everybody wants to be Jamaican. And then I actually got waitlisted, but I was in a community called the Wastelanders, which is actually my PFP that I still have, and I won
Yeah.
an auction for a Ute list in the native token, and a kind benefactor gave me the dust.
That's really
Okay.
nice.
That's true. She's
That's
talking about me.
nice. I know.
I
We
have a very
know.
interesting
Oh my god.
story about youths. You know, Amy, do you remember the time when I told you like, okay, I'm gonna give up. I just can't do anything on Web3.
Yeah.
I was like desperate. Like I was trying to get some one soul profits or something like every fucking day. And then I and I applied for youths and I was waiting. I was like, "Oh my God, please send me a message, send me a sign so I can keep going on or I will leave Web3 because I just can't do any shit in here." And the other day, I woke up. Amy was like, "Oh, you listed. Check Twitter." I was like, "Oh, god damn! Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you." And then yeah, that's the point. How
Yeah.
many
I
youths you
remember that.
got wins, by the way?
60 something?
Oh no,
Really?
90. I had 90.
60 something women. What are you talking about? It's 90.
But I sold
Okay.
like 30
Oh
for
my god.
more Digot. So yeah, more. It was
Yeah,
cool.
that's a solid thing to do.
Thanks to vendors who hold up. That was
Was
cool.
moving to Polygon was easy for you?
Yeah. Like you
Really?
can watch the stream that we did
Oh,
yesterday with Jas and Vpif about that. We are like, yeah, there is a button like migrate all, and it could have done like everything. But yeah, we play like a little bit with it, and it just went by 10 by 10. But yeah, no, like it was a smooth experience for sure.
good. I thought it was gonna be hard for you because you said
It just took me
90.
1 hour
90.
like to get all of them out of the ledger to a burner wallet for streaming. For
God.
clicking the fucking button and stuff, but yeah, whatever. Done. That was
What
cool.
about you, Amy? How are you? How was your week?
Well, it was nice. I've been really busy doing a lot of different things at the same time. And I've also started playing Ghost of Tsushima. And I don't know, it's an experience. It's so good that like it inspires me to do things, and it also like makes me want to just play it day and night. And you know, I don't know what kind of gamer you are, but I usually, when I like a game, I just like forget about the main mission because I don't want to finish the game. So I go and do all these side quests. Like I go to every part of the map just to spend time, just like to enjoy the experience. And it's been like 2 weeks, and I'm probably still like 20 or 30%.
But that's the
the way
point. I think that's the
but
point. I mean, if you like it, you
yeah,
can feel like, nah, I don't want to finish it, so I have to keep it more longer, you know. So I feel
yeah,
you.
exactly. It's like very cinematic. You know, it feels like you are part of the process. I don't know. I just like experiencing things. So yeah, I
Like
just
when she
tonight.
starts a game, we are losing her for real.
Yeah, I
I
just
mean, she's not
go
alone.
AFK.
When you start like gaming, like there's no more DMs anymore. You're gone for days.
Yeah, for
That
real.
is how it is, though. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
no,
we just
100%. Yeah.
V. Do you play any games? Vpiff. I like
Candy Crush.
Candy
Nice.
Crush.
Yeah.
What's your level?
Really
What
nice.
level are you?
What level? Oh God, here we go. He's gonna tell me he's. Ah, well, I'm on
I'm very curious.
3,000.
2000.
No, no.
What?
I'm gonna hear that he's on 3,027 or something.
Me? No, no, I'm not playing. So you're safe.
Hold on. 1,405. 1,405.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
That
you're
is
playing.
that's a lot
You're
of
playing.
levels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of candy.
I like it. I mean, it's, I get that it's repetitive and some people don't like it, but I like it. It relaxes me.
I love games like that.
Yeah, and like most games like that, like it matching. Yeah, that's
Me
that's
too.
shit.
I always have some sort of that kind of game on my phone because, like, when I'm watching a TV show or a movie, I feel like it's just not enough to do one thing at like one time. So I
Yeah.
just like play. Currently, my thing is Sudoku, so I just play Sudoku when doing
Oh.
things on the phone.
I actually have two different Candy Crushes. I don't know what I'm at on the other level.
Ah,
I have the soda one, I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, the other one I'm 477.
Nice.
In the chat, like tell us if you're playing any games or if you have to do something else while watching a TV show. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I watch television like almost like radio because I'm always doing
Yeah.
me
something
too.
else,
Yeah.
you know.
But
But I have
Like,
to say, since Web3, I don't watch that much TV.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's true. Quick question, Matt, when you go so deep into SOL NFTs, do you have any ETH NFTs as well? And what are you
Friday.
looking at for the near future? Okay, that's a lot of questions. What made you go deep into SOL NFTs?
I
Amy.
think that's a question for you, so you should answer first.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's for the stream. Oh,
Okay, then.
but for the team,
You're a
we
part
can
of
use
it.
it.
You're part of the story.
Amy.
Okay, so the reason I think was like the user friendliness of Sol in general, because I feel like navigating ETH and ETH NFTs is a bit more harder than doing it with Sol. And also, Sol is way more advanced in a way that like we can just swap things in our wallets, you know, pay no fees, do everything in seconds, and the amount of software that has been developed in SOL is, I don't know, it is a very user friendly and like very available for both builders and for developers and for like users like us. So I feel like that's the main reason. I do not have any ETH NFTs. I have started looking at them, but I do trade like some crypto on the side just for fun. But I also invest in them. But like, I don't know. I feel like SOL NFTs are just like easy to get, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like the friction is way. I think you're right. Like the friction is way lower on Sol than any other chain. Just to Polygon to bridge shit and like it's a layer 2 and then you have to go for an application, blah blah. It's kind of What about you, IC?
I was poor, first of all. And also, you know what happened to me? Okay. And an Ethereum project reached me, which has very good ladies in it. They told me like, oh, you have to join us and we can meet. Like it's very important for me to meet more girls on Web3, you know? And I was like, oh goddamn, okay, let's go. And then I converted my dollars to Ethereum and I sent it to my wallet and I tried to buy it on OpenSea, and you know what happened? I saw that the gas fee was more expensive than that
And the
fucking
G-Ray.
NFT.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys
Yeah.
can go fuck yourselves, you know? I'm not
Oh my
gonna
God.
do it. I just can't. I mean, the gas fee is very high on Ethereum, I think.
What it went lower. Vipif, are you sleeping?
No. No.
Okay, just checking it.
No. I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
No. I'm awake. I'm here. I haven't had coffee. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's weird. I just don't feel like coffee this week.
Coffee
How
break.
could
This is coffee.
you?
Yeah.
What?
Could
Wait.
you?
Yeah.
What did she say?
I don't feel like coffee
It's a
this
tea
week.
break.
No. I mean, I'm English, so yay, tea. Gross. I'm just drinking vodka first thing. Just kidding. Water. Stay hydrated, kids.
I mean, I'm not judging. It's
Stay
fine.
This
Stay
coffee has
hydrated.
Baileys in it.
It's been a tough week. No, just kidding. Water. I like to be hydrated. Was I supposed to answer the question? Is that why you
I mean,
asked?
you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, okay.
If you want to.
I started on ETH. I got rugged a couple times. And I staked 16 NFTs. It cost me $257. And I did Clubhouse with I'm So Chris, and he kept on banging on about Solana. So finally I was like, all right. I wasn't planning on checking it out immediately, but I was like, all right, let me go see what's happening. Oh, I know what happened. Fat Cats came to one of his clubhouses because he'd been talking about it a lot. And then the Fat Cats guys came to one of his clubhouses, and I was like, wow, these guys are smart. So I was like, okay, I gotta, follow them on Twitter and see what they're doing and get to Solana faster than I planned to. So I started following them on Twitter, and I went to like spaces where it was just the Fat Cats guys and me. So I got to ask them a lot of questions. And then like I was like one of the first like 300 in their Discord. And And then I ended up in a space with Jazz, Alika, and Kat and Joey, and those guys were fun. And then I ended up in Wastelanders, and then I ended up in Skull Club, and it just kept on snowballing from there. And yeah, that's how I ended up on Solana. But like, the thing was that, you know, I think a lot of people, like, I got into NFTs because, you know, I'm an investor and I'm into alternative investments, and like I kind of came for the money proposition, but I stayed with Solana for the community. I'd never look at my NFTs. I have at least 20 something going
20
to my
NFT or 20
MetaMask.
ETH?
Huh?
20 ETH or 20 NFTs?
20 NFTs. No,
Okay.
not 20 ETH. Come on. I don't I don't make that good choices. Maybe. I mean, I never look at my MetaMask. Who knows?
Yeah,
I could be
yeah,
surprised
yeah,
one
you don't
day.
ever know, right?
I did actually return to ETH because I wanted to join the clowns. Life is a joke. So I have I returned to ETH. I bought 10 clowns, and I was drained for 10 clowns immediately afterwards. So yeah, so that was my return to ETH, and I was like, yeah, my MetaMask makes me sad, and ETH makes me sad. I'm going back to Solana. But saying that, the clowns almost everybody in the core group of clowns gave me a free clown because they realized like that had happened. So that was super nice.
That's cool.
Hi, Cookie.
Who's Cookie?
He's in the chat. He's my friend.
Okay.
You see, it's
Hi,
that.
Cookie.
Hey, Pig's
not-
friend, Cookie.
It's that.
Hey, by the way, Wins, what about you?
I have 2 Cosmic Cat or something like that I bought for 0.2 ETH, and it's worth. I think I checked like this week. It's worth 0.02 ETH. So yeah, nice. That's what I do on ETH. And but like that's okay. Like tomorrow is gonna be better.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. And yeah, like other than that, yeah, I think yeah, fuck the gas fees. Like when you pay like now, like after Solana, when you pay like 50 cents for a transaction, it's already too expensive. So on
Yeah.
ETH, like when you pay like $20 just to move your shit, like I at the time, like LuxRare, do you remember like LuxRare, like the stack when they had like APY, like that went crazy and shit. And so I did that, but I didn't do enough like research about it, and then like the tokenomics went shit. And as soon as I bought in, then that shit lost like 50%. I lost like 20 ETH in like 2 weeks, basically. That was something.
Oh wow.
And when a fucking transaction failed a couple of times, I paid like $50, $100 in gas fee, and the transaction fucking failed.
When
I was
before
like,
they did what did they do? ETH2? I don't know how it is right now.
yeah,
I
it
don't know
was
if it's
Yeah.
gonna go up, but before they did that, I was trying to mint things, and it was gonna cost 3 times what the NFT
Yeah.
costs
Yeah.
in gas fees.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the gas was
and
fucking
gas
stupid.
wars.
ETH is savage,
it
man.
is.
I had
Stupid.
that. I had gas wars. Like the concept of gas wars, fuck that shit, man.
It's so mind blowing. Like, why do we have to deal with that?
Yeah.
We are already dealing with a lot of things. Like, we have to check, like, trust our gut or whatever, do our research to make sure that we're not going to get rugged, make sure we're not going to get drained. And on top of that, we now have to, like, check for gas wars. Like, come on.
But on ETH, like ETH is not very forgiving. Like, for example, that thing with the clowns, I rejected. Like, I don't even know what I touched, but I was like, this doesn't look good, so I rejected it, right? And it still took them. Like, I was like, what? Yeah, if you like, yeah, you don't have to accept like on SOL, you have to accept the transaction of a drainer for them to get drained, but you don't have to accept the transaction for them to drain you on ETH. I rejected it, and they still
Oh.
took my shit.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
mean they were like they got the private key of like your wallet.
No,
No.
they didn't. No, they didn't.
No, ETH like security stuff is a bit different from
Yeah.
Solana. So like you have to
Yeah.
be really, really careful. Like
Yeah.
whatever you know, like using a ledger, keeping your wallets cold, it's not gonna work on ETH unless you are really, really like you know, what is it called? Like when you are, oh my god, I forgot the word.
Smart.
When you are like super anxious about something, paranoid. Yes, I remembered. You have to be like paranoid and think all the time that you're gonna get drained. You're gonna get drained, and like just do whatever you do, just assuming that you're gonna get drained. I had a few friends who have been drained, and then like when I first started NFTs, I asked them like, I want to go into ETH as well. Like, what should I do? And they were like, don't. You will not survive. Like, and at the time I was not good at Solana security either. So I don't even imagine like what could have happened if I just like went on and bought some shit on, yeah.
Yes.
Safety conscious. Safety first.
Yeah.
Protection is important, guys.
Facts.
People, yeah.
Everywhere.
Facts.
I had to. It was just there, you know.
Yeah. On Sol, do you see stepping up and bringing value? Wait, what? What project on Sol do you see stepping up and bringing value? Yeah, that's it. Okay, who's gonna take the first spot?
That's you.
After
That's you.
Tesla?
That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you.
Yeah. Start it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
me? Okay.
But don't pump your bags. Be honest. Don't try to pump your bags.
Yeah.
You have to be honest.
Okay, I would like to see Smith up one because, love them.
Because he has them in his bags.
Yeah, but I mean, like that. Yeah, the one I believed in that kind of buy that shit. So it's gonna be tricky to not have them in my bag and then talking about that and seeing them pumping. But or even like recently, like Yogi, it's like the execution of the team, and like when I talk with them, like on stream, and like even what they push, like out there on Twitter, etc. Fucking like it's really well done. So there is maybe some hope here. That's cool. And the reveal is on Saturday, and we will be streaming the reveal with GB, which is who is an advisor. So yeah, people in the chat.
JB.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
go.
Shout out to JB.
Yes, exactly. So we will also stream that reveal too. Probably after the DGOD or before or after the DGOD bridge. Or it's just gonna be one giant stream of moving shit to ETH and
changing shit.
reveal stuff. Yes, that's gonna be nice. Miss. If I have to choose one, but it's tricky because it's a utility-based product.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I would like to see, and I really, honestly, don't know why it hasn't, but I'd like to see Foxes hit 100. They just barely missed it in that last pump.
Yeah, they went to 80, right?
They went to 94. They went to 94. But yeah, no, I think I find it a little bit incomprehensible that they're not 100 SOL project yet.
Utility project.
Yeah. That is just how SOL works, you know.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about SOL.
Yeah.
You know, I see all these like cool projects on ETH that like has utility, that has like very clean, very I don't know, like long white papers explaining everything that they're doing, like every single software they're building, whatever. And they are doing really well. But then on SOL, it's like completely based on vibes, completely based on just, you know, Twitter existence or whatever. I don't know. So, yeah, I would like to see Blocksmith or Foxes or I don't know, other like utility based project at top.
I mean, it's really
Because, I don't
weird,
know.
they're giving so many utilities which you can be able to use, and they are, dipping.
Yeah, but
I mean,
there
why?
is like big. Okay, so the thesis here, I think, is like people want money at the end of the day, right? So what's gonna make the a sexy collection is the fucking floor price or the like amount of NFT token passive income shit that you can get at the end of the day from that collection. Again, like the art of a collection will be sexy as fuck if it reach 1,000 soul. Like no matter the fuck what, it's gonna be pretty.
Did you see that K Money video? I really find him very
Yeah.
funny. Where
Okay,
he's
which
like,
one?
I
he
love
was
him.
like, where he said, how much are D gods now? And
Yeah.
Frank said something, and he goes, what is that? Like 0.6 ETH? He goes, no, it's like 6 or 7 ETH. And he goes, 7 ETH? Oh my God, it's the best
Yeah.
art I've ever seen.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's why like also like Br3ak and like Yuga are like successful. It's because at the end of the day, that those guys drop 20K free money like with other side. Okay, if you spend too much on gas, then you are in red. But like again, you got free NFT like the mutant and stuff, etc., plus the ape coin. Like you have 50,000 bucks on your ape when you start staking, and like it's crazy. And
Yeah,
same
on
thing for
average.
Digos, right? Like you have for
Oh,
free
yeah.
youths, and that shit is worth like 50 soul, 100 soul out of the gate. That's money.
Yeah, true. And also the the Yuga on average gave every holder around 150,000
Yeah.
bucks through ApeCoin, other side, whatever, other deed, whatever it was. And it's just, and DGOT's the same too. I remember there was a time we were getting 30 dust a day, and dust was like $3. It was like $90 a day. That was just I don't know, weird, like who would do that? So yeah, that might be part of it. But also I think there are some other projects doing that, but not being able to like spread that information or create that awareness in the space. So
100%.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
like
attention.
yeah, exactly. So like marketing is kind of everything. So
yeah. Like again, like to continue with like Blocksmith. Okay, so first you have like the forge who take a dip down.
What's going on?
What? Why?
What's happening?
Carry on.
Okay. So you have the forge that took like it's below 10 cents now. So when you stack. What should I say? Stack?
What did you mean? I'm so lost.
Like when you stack when you stack your smith, then you get forge. But if the forge is low, then your passive income is getting lower every day, right? So there is that. So you don't see like that as a passive income as it was like before. So you don't want to buy a smith because you don't have enough forge. The forge value is down. And also, like if you check like the Smith Twitter account right now, like the reach is not as crazy as it should be based on the followers they have.
Yeah.
So then like it's getting harder and harder for them to like talk to their community, but also bring more eyes to the collection and like hype people to go to Magic Eden and click the buy button. So yeah, it's tricky. And on the other side, when you check like Frank account because you're Frank, so let's take him as an example. Like the guy is like posting a pictures about him doing like a basketball shot, and the guy is making like 200K views. So like there's difference. Why did I say this?
Oh my god! Read the chat.
What?
Check chat.
Okay. I don't understand.
What is the
What should
most
I read?
underdeveloped part of the Solana ecosystem? And Vpiphany
Oh.
goes, the men. That's like
Let's say.
That was best answer ever.
Zing!
Man, no, we're fine.
okay.
Are we
So,
not?
but I want to continue the discussion about the reach and like specifically the DeGod's reach and like why it is as high as it is today. Oh my god! So I think that the main reason is like at the beginning of like all the Solana hype when the Solana bull, whatever NFT bull run, they just took over the whole space, right? Like they just took over the how to call this the engagement, whatever. They decided basically what will be the most viewed or most engaged content from that point onwards. So like they did a lot of challenges, they did a lot of like shit that would probably go viral even if it was not in the current ecosystem. Aussie jumped off a fucking plane, you know, like you can't top that. So once you set that and then you start growing your every community member who does cool shit for you, you're basically creating an army of like influencers or like people who can just like market you for free. And that was just like I think one of the most important things that Br3ak did that probably no other project has been able to do until now at that level at least.
Yeah.
And then
And they did
after
that
that,
first
like
week.
whatever you do, and they did that like mint week, right? Like
Yeah,
it
100%.
was just
Wake up,
so
V.
yeah, like
I'm here.
We
Sorry,
need to change
Amy.
the time. Like, I think it's too early.
I mean, what do you want? I put jokes in the chat. I've been engaging.
yes.
What more
I
do you
saw
want from
you
me?
close your
Jokes
eyes.
too.
Girl, I saw you close your eyes.
No, I was
I
looking
think
at my
she was
phone.
just texting,
I was engagement farming the chat on Twitter. Hey, listen. What did you want to know? What did I?
Let's talk about
Amy was
men.
talking. Yeah.
No, let's not.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's not. Let's not. Cut.
Under the development. Let's go.
Get some coffee. Oh, yeah. No, I don't feel like coffee this week. Anyways, yeah, I need to get some sleep. I've been averaging 4 hours this week. I am old. I am not young like all of you people. That's what I need, but I'm not going to get it. You always say that. Anyways, what was the question?
No, like Amy was like, probably engagement.
No, just forget about that. What is the most underdeveloped part of the Solana ecosystem or Web3? But you can't say men.
Oh.
Women.
Okay.
That works better.
What?
I'm joking.
What? What did you say?
No, that's okay.
Said women.
What?
I just think the long-term plan is probably the most underdeveloped thing. You know,
Yeah,
what
do you do that?
Wait. Oh, you didn't
You mean
ask
like
me to
from
come up with
project's
a plan.
perspective?
Yeah, I just think that like, I don't know. I mean,
or as a whole ecosystem?
Yeah, like sometimes it's just like, where the fuck are we going? You know, like as an ecosystem and like with, and I mean, listen, I understand that we've had a lot of different various black swan events that have forced us to pivot in ways that we didn't really imagine, but like, I think I mean, I don't know. I don't know the answer to the question. Next question.
And it's a bear
Thank
market.
you. Next.
I think it's like everything is slowing down because, like, yeah, Solana is down like 80%. Like the whole market is down like 70%, and people left, and then there is less innovation, less VC money, less like entrepreneurs who want to build some cool shit. So yeah, it can be tricky. Like now you
Yeah,
have
well,
like people in their garage like building stuff instead of like VC backed entrepreneurs. That's it.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think that I approached the whole bear market. Well, I came in very close to the bear market, so I really haven't known very much about the bear market too, because I only came in last year this time, right? So we were already on the downslide. I wasn't here for 250 Solana or whatever. So, I guess my attitude is more like the what is the word? What did you say to me? The UVP of the bear
Oh yeah,
market.
unique value proposition.
The UVP of the bear market is that you can afford to fail several times.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not going to cost you very much in the bear market, and there are not a lot of people around to see. And even if they are around to see, everybody's pretty tolerant of it because there's somebody failing way worse than you somewhere out there,
Sure.
right? So I've kind of approached it with like, all right, I'll try all of this shit because nobody's really watching in a way as well. But also like I've approached everything that I've done, which, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to quantify it, but anything that I've done, I've approached it as if it's like I'm employed to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm not getting any money, but I still approach it like in a business like manner.
Yeah.
And I guess that to me is the underdeveloped part of the ecosystem, is that people think the mindset is because I'm not getting paid, it doesn't have to be like what I do doesn't have to be professional, even if it's kind of business. And you know, and because it's fun, it doesn't have to be professional. And I think that mindset probably has to change, because, and that's probably the immaturity of Solana, as well as the part that needs to be most developed, because I mean, unless you just want to fuck around and find out, I mean, there's that too. If that's what you want, cool. But like, if you're here for business, even when it's free, I feel like you should be treating it like business, because one day it's going to ramp up again. And I feel like that ramp up is going to be pretty
Yeah.
fast when it does happen. And you're going to be unprepared for it. And you're suddenly going to be like, what WTF, you know?
Okay.
So I guess
Yeah.
that's it. That's what I have to say. See, I was awake.
That was very deep and really beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Cheers to that.
What about you, AC?
Cheers.
Coffee break.
Actually, I agree with Cookie. He said, it's the people who are still building. I mean, we like, I don't know what to say, but people are still trying. Oh, Amy's
Yeah.
gone.
Why?
That's okay. Keep going. I will try to get share.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, I don't have a specific answer for that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Although my thing about people building is there are people who are building and there are people who are building.
Building.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So there are a lot of people not delivering on what they promised and saying that they're building, and then there are people who are actually building. So I think, and those people who are, yeah. So the people who, you know, are quote unquote building are ruining it for the people who are actually doing the work. Which, I mean, I guess happens most of the time in life, but yeah.
I mean, and it's even hard, like because like the industry is going so fast that you can not even launch your project, but it's already dead. Like, kind of tricky, right?
What is
Yeah.
the BD side?
What?
I don't know.
What is the BD side?
Business development.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So the most undervalued part is the business development side of Solana. It's freaking user friendly. We are having an ecosystem foundation that we are all built. Yet brands are jumping to it because it's where the money is today, which is like basically the whole thesis about Polygon and what it's bullish. What's up, Amy?
Hey, I think I just fucked it up again. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
back.
good. We're back. It's probably the marketing side of that liking. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so see, there is a shit ton of stuff to do still on Solana. Like, business development, marketing. But like, how do you evangelize people to come to Solana or when they are like not even crypto native, but like even on ETH, because like even like everyone have their own home now that again, like you can be if marketing, so there is no way you are coming to Solana to buy the top project, no matter what, anyway, right? How do you bring them to another chain while we are done like 90%? It's tricky because the story is like not here anymore. Like it's easy to onboard people when you can say, oh yeah, like last week we were at $10 and now we are at 200. You should join. But like now, when you say, okay, I know the ATH was like at 250. Now we are at $20. Yeah, we're going to the moon anyway, right? Like it's all about back to the monetary value that you can get from what you're doing in Web3, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's if you're just here for the money, right?
Yeah,
There are
which
other
is
things.
like everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
There
There are
are
other things.
other things.
Yeah, I mean, I think like there are some things that like don't make sense to me. Like Solana Spaces closed its 2 stores. Fine, I get that. I get that the brick and mortar thing wasn't working for them. Although I still think that for people who aren't in the crypto ecosystem, you're going to have IRL onboarding experiences to even get them to think about it, right? But they closed their 2 stores because they said that they were getting more engagement or more reach from doing Drip House. I don't even remember I have Drip House. So, I mean, I'm they're not onboarding me. I'm just getting free NFTs every week, right?
Exactly.
But how is that more beneficial is what I want to know. Like I get that they were probably spending more money on those brick and mortars, but there has to be more unique users going into a brick and mortar store that you can expose to the experience of Solana than picking up their phone or going to their computer, signing up for a Phantom wallet, signing up for Drip House, getting the password, because you're only really getting that it's not a password, but whatever. Little thing. You're only getting that if you're already really in the ecosystem. Like, so how I didn't understand, apart from the fact that I was really upset because it closed the week before I got to New York and I wanted to go to the store. So there's a personal element to it. I just didn't really understand how that was going to be pushing the Solana agenda forward, and not just perpetuating the echo chamber that we're already in, because that's probably the worst, the most underdeveloped part. I mean, we've said 15 things now, but it is the fact that we're not really increasing our reach. We're just intensifying the echo chamber.
Yeah, but
True.
I think it's like people need to stay. So it's easier like to, I think, keep them engaged right now. Because again, like if you lost like 80% of your portfolio, people are usually giving up on crypto / NFT, right? Like, yeah, when you sell the house to buy a fucking JPEG on internet and it's that shit is a rug, like you fucked. So yeah, even that example, it's bad because you're not going to keep that guys anyway. But like, I don't know, like, how are you going to onboard Web2 people in like when everything is going up, like you have like ramping inflation, food is getting higher, and then you're gonna tell them, oh yeah, by the way, I have a 10,000 JPEG that you can use as a PFP on Twitter. Like, yeah, do you want to buy in? It's not happening.
The fact is, I think you have to show yourself that you're rich, and I think they want to get in if you show yourself as a rich person.
Yeah,
I-
but like,
Mm.
yeah.
What?
I think there are also like technical sides of it. The fact that Solana is still on mainnet beta and not like it's still on beta, and also it's not as decentralized as ETH, is what makes a lot of the technical, people run away from Solana instead of coming here to do things. I don't mean typical users though. Like, I mean people who have experience on other chains, but just do not look at Solana seriously. And I totally agree with everything that Vpiphany said. I think it's just we're not really friendly towards newcomers. The space itself is not very friendly towards newcomers. Like, they have to, the onboarding experience is not an easy one. They have to work hard for a time period very consistently, like almost like a full-time job, to get any credibility in this space if they want to like participate in things. And also, even the whitelist, stuff. If I came as someone with like totally new, with a fresh new wallet, with nothing in it, it would be really difficult for me to get whitelist from projects that like I would consider having the potential to be successful. You know what I mean? To get that whitelist, you already have to be a part of a community. You already have to have a certain NFT or like an alpha pass or something like that. Being a DAO or whatever. Yeah, like it is really difficult for someone to just like come to onboard, to learn all the like how to use a Phantom, how to use Magic Eden, how to buy, sell, whatever, security, etc., and then become part of the community, and then get into NFTs, get into DAOs, whatever, get whitelist, etc. Like, I've tried to onboard some of my IRL friends, and that like part specifically, that part was the most difficult for them to get through. That like they would try to grow their Twitter account or whatever to be able to get into more DAOs, etc. But it's very difficult for someone who just came. We're not really like friendly towards them. So
do we have to?
Yes, I think we have to, for the greater good. You know what I mean? Like, if we do not help them, help more people to get onboarded or get to experience this, then how are we going to grow? And also, we need exit liquidity, so that's a joke.
That's exactly, yes, that's the point.
No,
right?
that's a joke.
But I mean, yes. So you need growth. Like business is growth. Like startup is growth. Web3 is growth. No matter what, right? But like again, like can I say that? Okay, I don't know how to formulate. Oh yeah. Do you have any like? I see. Oh, if you have any text, I need to think twice before I'm saying some shit.
What?
Okay. All right.
Do you have anything to say? Yes. Yes.
So the guys in the chat are saying, it should be seamless, and you have to create an experience for Web2. So look, we already have half of that down. Solana is an experience. It's very fucking fun. Okay?
Yes.
Period. we need to find a way to take that fund and make it easily transferable
Yes.
to
Accessible.
people, accessible to people in tech. One of the people we spoke to, CM, she's doing gift cards, Solana gift cards, which I think will be a really good thing and take off. She's killing it at all of the hacker houses right now, right? They're developing that. I think that Rove, if executed in the way they proposed that they were being executed, which I personally don't think that's where we're at right now with them. If Rove solves the problem that it came to the ecosystem to solve in terms of concert going and buying tickets and it being more of an anti reseller, you know, so you don't end up in these situations like the Taylor Swift concert where all of the tickets got bought in 5 minutes, but like one person has, you know, 5% of them to resell at gargantuan markups. If they can solve that problem somehow with the blockchain, like that's going to be epic. That's going to be a huge onboarding experience. But in terms of what was it? Creating an experience. We're already an experience. It's just the tech side that we need to make more accessible, or take that Solana experience and somehow make that Solana experience a part of the onboarding process, so it's not as arduous.
Yeah. But also, what I wanted to say before is like on that point too, right? Like crypto is rewarding that the time that you spend in the industry and like the effort that you pull to join and like join the community, like install Discord, like have a nice Twitter account with a couple of followers, etc., etc. So by lowering like the level of entry there, like you are changing the cultures, like the geek / nerd / degen culture that you have in Web3 to democratize it and like becoming like the next corporate bullshit stuff. Like in a way, like I understand, we need to attract different people, etc. But I still want to have that nerdy culture, right? That is not for everyone by definition, because we are in a small community of like Web3 native and crypto native, right? So it's like when you say, okay, but if you grow, then you increase market size, etc.
Yeah. So do you want an exclusive club or an underground? Do you want an underground band or do you want a mainstream band? That's what you have to decide. Because now you're saying like, oh, but I like the way we are.
Look, I know.
But you just moved 60 youths to a blockchain that is pretty much exclusively for brands.
Yes.
And now you're giving me all of this anti-democratic, anti-corporate rhetoric. It makes no sense. I'm sorry.
I'm bringing nuances to the discussion and taking the other way around, because 100% we need like
you're playing devil's advocate, is what you're saying.
Yes, or nuances. Thank you. But like again, like why? What if instead of lowering like not the friction, because we want to kill the friction, like the UX UI can be better to onboard new people, but also those new people need to catch up and join the club in a way, you know what I mean? Like, because again, what we have created in Web3, crypto, etc., is like it's new, like it's a fucking revolution. It's a new industry, right? And if we go back to the whole way and Web2 ways of doing things, then we're just going to end up like a centralized Facebook on chain. That doesn't make sense, right? But like if you have a new way of like doing things on internet because of crypto and Web3, then we won and we evolve and people can catch up. But yes, I also understand that not everyone who has like a family and 9-to-5 jobs and two jobs, whatever, and like playing basketball on the weekend, they're not going to spend like their Friday night on Twitter, like listening to fucking chilling villain on Twitter Space. That's not happening, right? So yeah, but like I don't know. It's a mix of that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it is a mix of that. But like I mean, when you start a new game, is it easy? Or
No,
is
of course
it?
it's not.
Is it? I mean, I
yeah, but
get,
it's
I get the
rewarding
whole.
to
Wait,
Jens kill the boss.
yes. So then
Because
we
But
have to
you-
tell the rewards because
No,
look,
but-
I really wanted to learn about it, so I pushed through all of
Yes.
the different steps, right?
yes,
Right. So you really have to want to play that game to push through all of the different steps. I mean, you know, so yeah, maybe it's just, you know, when I joined Solana, we went down like 3 times in the first 6 weeks or some shit.
yeah.
Right. And
I'm not saying it's
stayed.
perfect.
No, I'm not saying it's perfect either, but I'm saying that you really have to want to be here right now.
Yeah.
There are people who just are going to give up on the first try. That's always going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So it's about creating an experience, which we are already an experience, but creating an onboarding experience that makes that effort worth it. I don't know the
100%.
answer to the question, but I'm just saying, putting it out
Yeah.
there.
No, but
Yes.
also like we are also forgetting that like when you start playing a new game, you have tons of tutorials that teach you how to play it. You know, you have a lot of Twitch streamers that you can just watch, play that. Whenever you get stuck on a level, you can just like go to YouTube, type that chapter and like watch a tutorial on how others did it so you can take an example. You don't have those structures in Solana. We lack really good influencers who actually create shit like this. All we have is a bunch of, you know, teenagers. I'm just gonna say it. A bunch of teenagers screaming at spaces and yelling at people and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, this is fun. It is, but it's not
15 minutes.
educative.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
I mean, I would like to respectfully disagree and say that well, it's new, but Decoders is kind of solving that problem. Right.
Definitely.
I love you.
Definitely. Yes.
100%.
Right. I mean, it's not like outright educational. You know, it's not like tutorials, like you're saying.
No, but it is a collection.
But it is an education of what the space is about and what the vibe is about, at least.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And that like brings us to another topic. Why is Solana community as a whole prefers to give more engagement to the teenagers yelling in spaces rather than like decoders? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we also are to blame in a way. We just chase the fun, chase like whatever will give us that like fix or hype at that moment, instead of contributing or participating in like initiatives like this or supporting influencers doing stuff to elevate the space. Like I like K Money because his content he has content, you know what I mean? Like at least he produces something very funny, relatable, sums up the space in a comedic way. But I don't know. I think it's like an answer to one of the previous questions as well. One of the most underdeveloped parts of Solana right now are these like marketing people or influencers. Not from a Web3 person perspective, though. For us, it's amazing. Like I can go to spaces, find out about whatever project I want, whatever founders I want, find out all the FUD about them, all the like good thoughts about them. But it is not really that easily navigatable for a newcomer at the beginning. They have to first get like familiarized with the culture to understand all that. Yeah.
You have to do the tutorials.
I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, there was a space where people would just like make eel sounds or I don't know, Pablo meowed for a while, you know, like
Yeah.
this culture is not really that understandable or relatable for
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah. I personally never joined that kind of space. Like that's not the culture I'm looking for in Web3. Like it's too degen for me. But there is a gap between that and then like the corporate bullshit when you have 3 level of like managers to order a pen, right? I don't want to get that neither, because yeah, it's not that funny anymore. But like I don't know, like it's okay.
But
So
we will eventually, you know. I
I
think
hope not.
like I think it's
I'm not
inevitable.
at that point. Yeah. I'm gonna take 15 years anyway. Gonna be retired before that.
I mean, DGODS is already going in that direction, like it or not. So it's not that long away, I think.
In, I think we will always be a
Yeah,
frat house.
that's the one, our soul. Oh my god, what a name. Yeah, that's the one, the Dolphin Project, where they just like that they did that all the time in spaces.
But
And Thugbirds, caca.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I love that shit. Like it was just a fun new way of, I don't know, doing their own shit. But if you are someone who is not like familiar with Web3 culture, you just like open a space thinking, oh, maybe they're talking about something informative and useful, and then you just like hear dolphin sounds. It's like really difficult to keep going from that moment onward, you know.
Yeah, but if you join that, you close it and then it's gone. And that project, like Dolphin project, whatever. Yeah, is that still alive?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
So
that
probably
basically
not.
lasted 15 minutes and that's it. Like it's not really culture. It's just like a try to do something fun, but then it doesn't last, right?
No, I'm not saying that's bad or shouldn't do that, or that it's like unavoidable or everything in the space is the same. I'm saying that we don't have mechanisms to get people from like completely new, have no idea whatever is going here, to that level of like adoption, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's been a
Like,
year. It's normal. 2 years. Yeah, 18 months. Whatever. We're still new. We're still like a teenager in terms of like like maturity.
If you tell me we're so early.
Yes.
One more time.
I mean, it's still 6 a.m., right? So we are early as fuck.
It's 7.
Oh, fair enough.
7-Eleven, in fact. Yeah.
I still, do you have any takes on how to onboard people?
Well,
without being a corporate.
I lost my last brain cell because I didn't sleep. That's why it's very hard for me to speak right now.
Okay.
And also my camera is bugging. Fuck this shit. But I just want to ask you guys that. Yeah, it is. I want to ask you guys something. Do you think that people on Web3, which has experienced so many things, do you think that they're being nice to newbies?
No.
No.
Not a lot of them. Not most of them, at least.
I'm very nice to newbies.
But you are an exception.
No, I get it, but I'm exceptionally nice to newbies because they're the fucking future of the space. It's gonna die otherwise. So I really try to help educate them and welcome them. Like one of the newbies to my space, I think he joined my space like a few weeks in, and I would say we're pretty friendly now. He did the music for the original music for my. I'm going to be using original music in my space as of next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Amazing.
Yeah. So and I mean there are a lot of talented people, new people coming into the space. If you give them a chance, if you talk to them, and then there are some people like I know this DeFi guy now. He's dope, but he's not like he's not the I don't know how to explain it, but like, he came in from DeFi, and DeFi, he told me like the DeFi culture is like this dog eat dog world. So he came in like for this dog eat dog experience, and he actually really likes it here because we're not like that. Like, it's a much easier experience for him as a new person, but it took him a while to like settle in, because he was like ready to fight all the time, because I guess that's the DeFi culture. And I was like, it's okay, baby. You can take a breath. You can relax into it. It's all right.
Yeah, like that is so cute that you're helping newcomers and like supporting them, helping their transition into the space. Yeah. If all of us did that, we would have been at a better place already, I think.
And have more exit liquidity.
Yeah, it's like a collective work, but I think like Solana Labs should do more about it as well.
But
like
on
we shouldn't be the only ones.
Oh yeah,
what?
No, we're not talking about it. Yeah, it
on
is worse.
ETH, it's even worse than that.
Yeah, it is worse. But to me, the culture of ETH is just it's solely making money. Like, we are like making money, having fun. On ETH, it's just about making money. So if it's just about making money, what else do you need? What else do you need? I think those, except for, I do like Bunny's ape, but most of the apes I think are not that good looking, no matter what price they are. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, ETH culture is very pragmatic and boring at times. So I think ours is a tad bit better, but yeah.
Anyways, this wasn't supposed to be a ETH versus poly versus. I'm polyamorous when it comes to crypto. How about that?
That is so cute.
Yeah, Solana Mommy says Solana Mommy say they're rebranding, and I offered up polyamorous instead, because they were like, I can't just be I have to be chain agnostic. So I said, why don't you rebrand to polyamorous?
That's better than chain agnostic. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
I had another with that.
Vibes. No more talk about Solana.
You done with Solana?
No.
I mean, I think it's been more than an hour, so maybe we should like have a conclusion and start to wrap it up now. Yeah, because VP need to go to work too and take a nap.
I'm not gonna get a nap. That's wishful thinking.
Go to work.
I have a meeting with a person after this, and then I'll go to work.
Okay. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, me, right? Yeah, we have to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, should we wrap up like our coffee break number 2?
Coffee break number 2, and I had 3 cups of coffee.
Nice.
I had 1 glass of water.
I need to prepare my drinks.
So guys in the chat, Cookie, Asol, David, Peng, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and we have some people in the space. Thank you to Overload, Blitz 722, and Nepenthe. Oh yeah, by the way, Nepenthe, like if you can DM me about like the short that you wanted to do, I would like a status update about that. And Cookie, you're also on the Twitter space. Thank you so much. And Icy, thank you for being in the space. You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you.
Subscribe.
Bye-bye.
Why are you saying it correctly? It's not fun.
Did I say it correctly?
No. Yeah, it was correct. Okay.
Subscribe.
Yes, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, AC. Thank you, VP.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, Win.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
And see you next week. Tuesday. We're going to do that on Tuesday. Bye-bye. Thank you.